Hello everyone, welcome back to yet another marvelous video. We have something special in store today for all the He-Man fans out there. Well, by the power of Grayskull, the Masters of the Universe is set to have a new live-action film soon, and fans are thrilled to see how it will turn out. The characters from this franchise have always been memorable. Their adventures across the land of Eternia have entertained us for years now. So in today's video, we're going to discuss everything we know about the upcoming film. So sit back and enjoy as we dive into this. But before we go into our explanation, we have a very small request. If you like our content, please support us by subscribing to our channel. This is a small click for you, but for us it means an awful lot. Thank you, and let's begin. The He-Man legacy. For decades now, He-Man has remained a beloved figure in pop culture. The Masters of the Universe franchise first began around the early 80s when the line of action figures, playsets, and toy vehicles were all introduced and centered around He-Man and his friends from Eternia. If someone mentions He-Man, the first thing that comes to my mind is the amazing cartoon series, basically like episodes acting as toy commercials. The show went on from 1983 to 1985, and it was a huge hit. It has had multiple adaptations too. It only had around 130 episodes, and it was basically designed so they could sell the toys. The story is very straightforward. He-Man is the alter ego of Prince Adam, and he is there to save Eternia from Skeletor, an evil man who wishes to conquer Castle Grayskull, the place where He-Man gets his powers. Even though the show only ran for a short period, it is a show that fans have kept in their memory for years. The show's success also led to the release of a feature film, which was titled He-Man and She-Ra: The Secret of the Sword. In addition to this, She-Ra has had her own spin-off after. The characters have also been featured in other media, such as comic books and video games. In 1987, a Masters of the Universe film was released, which revolved around two teens who meet He-Man when he comes to Earth to stop Skeletor from getting his hands on a key that could help him take over Eternia. Our upcoming film will be a reboot of this franchise with a new take on the story. When can we expect a live-action film? Fans of these iconic characters have been waiting for a live-action film to hit the theaters for a while now. The last one turned out to be a failure, both critically and commercially, and has been regarded as a cult film now. So more expectations are placed on the reboot to do a better job. I hope that the upcoming film's fresh take on the story, along with the star-studded cast, will satisfy all the eager fans of the franchise. The reboot was initially announced in 2019, and it was supposed to come out in 2020 on Netflix, but the pandemic disrupted all those plans. They tried reviving it again. It plans to shoot in 2022, but even that got cancelled after a while. The film finally made its way out of development hell from Amazon MGM Studios, and Mattel Films picked it up. No official announcements have been made, but we expect the film to be released in theaters first and then go on to Prime Video. The screenplay is written by David Callahan, who is known for working on Shang-Chi and Zombieland Double Tap. The director of this film is Travis Knight, known for Kubo and the Two Strings and Transformers Bumblebee. After a long wait, we finally have a release date, and the film is set to release on June 5th, 2026, which is quite some time away. Cast details. The cast of the film seems very promising. We have Nicholas Galitzine leading the film as He-Man. Galitzine has already been a part of many Amazon Prime originals. His first mainstream role, and the rising star does seem promising after his great performance in films like The Idea of You in Red, White and Royal Blue. However, he was not the only one who was considered for this role. Noah Centineo was the one who was first cast as He-Man, followed by Kyle Allen, but it never worked out. The character of Teela, who is the captain of the Royal Guard and acts as Prince Adam's protector and trainer, will be played by the Riverdale star Camila Mendes. Evil-Lyn, who is Skeletor's second-in-command, will be played by Alison Brie, who had her breakthrough as Annie Edison in the popular TV show Community. Another exciting addition to the cast is Idris Elba, who is set to play Duncan, aka Man-at-Arms. Trapjaw is set to be played by Sam C. Wilson. Kojo Ata and Haftor Bjornsson will play villains Triclops and Goatman. Last but definitely not least, our beloved Skeletor will be played by Jared Leto. Plot series and speculations. The film has a fresh take on all our characters. The origin story of He-Man has been altered quite drastically for this film. Prince Adam will be a resident of Earth in this one ever since he crashed there when he was a 10-year-old kid. He was not born and raised in Eternia, and he has lost his connection to the magic sword, the only link he has to his home. He finally tracks it down after 2 decades and is taken across space to defend Eternia against Skeletor. This is basically an origin story. Adam is finding himself in unlocking the mysteries of his past so he can become the most powerful man in the universe. Scooper Daniel Rickman believes that Adam will be introduced as a regular guy who has a very boring office job. Adam growing up on Earth and then going to Eternia puts him in a fish-out-of-water scenario. He is basically a stranger in what to him would be a strange land, even though he is from there. How do you think not growing up in Eternia affects his journey in this film? He would have to get used to a whole new land that is both vast and mystical, and also save it from his nemesis, Skeletor. I'm really excited to see how this dynamic will work out, but as of now, no trailers have been released for the Masters of the Universe film. Marvelous verdict. Well, with that, guys, we've come to the end of yet another video. He-Man has been a cultural icon for decades now, and there is surely a lot of expectation surrounding this movie. Fans have been eagerly awaiting to see how the reboot will deal with all our favorite characters from this franchise. Do you have any theories regarding the plot of this film? What do you guys think about the cast? If it was up to you, who would you have been picked? Who are you most excited to see on screen? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section down below. If you enjoyed watching this video, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.